Good afternoon and welcome to today's session of Imagine America Radio, our continuing career and technical education webinar series. My name is Bob Martin and I'm the President and CEO of the Imagine America Foundation. Joining me today is my foundation colleague, Lee Doubleday. We are excited about today's topic, career options for technology careers with Rasmussen University. Rasmussen University is an institution of higher education dedicated to global enrichment and meeting the evolving needs of the diverse communities they serve. With the emphasis on innovative programs, dynamic curriculum, and general education skills, they are committed to being a pioneer in the field of career-focused education. Rasmussen University is also a new partner to the Imagine America Foundation in our scholarship and award programs. Your students can now apply for a scholarship or award to attend Rasmussen University through our foundation. If you'd like more information on our scholarship programs and how your students can apply, please contact me after this presentation or visit our website at www.imagine-america.org.
Since our beginning in 1999, Imagine America remains a leading sponsor of scholarship aid to enrolling high school students. However, our country faces a serious shortage in certified technicians. We hear from employers of virtually all sections of the country desperately looking for qualified employees, so we need to do more. Our partner in today's presentation again is Rasmussen University, and joining us today to discuss in detail the looming technician shortage and how Rasmussen University is helping meet this need is Mary Kate Turek. But before turning the program over to Mary Kate, let me outline today's agenda. Today's session of Imagine America Radio will be 30 minutes maximum, with question and answers at the end of the presentation. Once we finish these remarks, we'll move directly into today's presentation, and all participants can submit questions while this presentation is in session via the Q&A feature or the chat feature in this Zoom meeting. At the end of the presentation, or approximately 2:25, I'll then present any questions offered by the participants, and we'll address as many of those questions as possible. We will have a hard close at 2:30 p.m., so without taking any more time out of today's presentation, let me turn it over to Mary Kate. Mary Kate, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Lee. Good morning, everyone. I'm so excited to be speaking with you, or I guess it's the afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Again, my name is Mary Kate, and I have been with Rasmussen University for almost 2 years as an admissions advisor. I have the honor every day of guiding students on their path of furthering their education and becoming college graduates. Before that, though, I was actually a high school history teacher in the Chicagoland area. As a former teacher, I know that it is so vital to prepare kids for that next step beyond high school. The goal isn't just to get students to graduate high school, but to truly guide students to what is next that will help them to have that safe and secure future. For many students, that next step might be a traditional four-year university. But as we know, for many students, that might not be the right fit. Each student needs and deserves their own unique path beyond high school. And that is where Rasmussen University comes in, to offer students the option of a quality college education, even if the traditional college experience isn't necessarily for them. I'm so excited to share with you today what Rasmussen is all about, and how I know we can be a great fit for some of your students. In our discussion today, we'll be highlighting the field of technology and the kinds of degrees and careers in tech that students can launch here at Rasmussen. Let me start by breaking down today's agenda. First, we'll talk a little bit about workforce trends. What kind of world can high school students expect to be entering into upon graduation? We'll take a look specifically at trends within the field of technology itself. And then, of course, we are going to talk about a degree in technology. What kind of programs can a student study? What does a Rasmussen technology education look like? And what can students do with a technology degree? And finally, we'll end with a little bit about who Rasmussen is, what we stand for, and how we differ from other colleges out there in our strategy to help students not only start college, but graduate with a college degree. So let's jump right in. Let's start with a quick overview of workforce trends. Essentially, this slide is evidence of what we as educators already know, that college education makes a difference. It can provide a better life, higher salaries, and more security. And how do we know this? Let's take a look at these numbers right here. Just so you are aware, all this information is being provided by the Bureau of Labor Statistics, or the BLS. And what these charts illustrate is the wage and unemployment disparity between education levels. So take a look at that first bar chart off to your left. It's illustrating the differences in average weekly wages that a person with different education levels can expect to receive. It starts by showing how much a person with a high school diploma can earn, to expected wages with a high school diploma, all the way up to wages with a bachelor's degree. You can see very clearly that the higher the education level, the higher the wages. We know that having a college degree can help your students to have a better, brighter future because it can help them to earn more money. Looking at figure 2, you see highlighted the average unemployment rate by education level. And you can see that as education level increases, your chances of becoming unemployed decrease. So not only can those who hold a college degree earn more money, but they can also be better protected from unemployment in times of economic hardship. Higher education is so vital to helping to create a financially secure future. We know that importance here at Rasmussen, and we take that responsibility of helping students reach that more secure future very, very seriously. So let's keep moving. Let's dive right in and take a look at an education and a career in technology specifically, starting with what students can expect in the field after graduation. So if anyone out there needed any convincing about the importance of technology, the pandemic has just drilled into all of us the permanence of tech in our everyday lives. You educators, I'm sure, know better than almost anyone with your transition to at-home and hybrid learning. There is an immense demand for technical skills and knowledge, and the proof of that is in this projected job outlook. This info is from the BLS again, and it shows the average growth for all jobs versus the average growth for jobs in tech. The need for employees in general is going to grow about 4% over the next 10 years. For tech, however, the need for technology professions is going to skyrocket by about 11%, over double the average job growth for other industries. So what does this mean? This means that people with skills and degrees in the field of tech are needed, and there is opportunity, growth, and job security in this field. Teachers know better than almost anyone how much kids love to spend time on their phones. They live and they breathe technology. They already have the knowledge and the passion for technology. With a college degree, they can have a future in technology as well. So let's take a quick minute. I want you to take a break from all the numbers and figures that we've been chatting about. And I just want you to think about your students for a second. You all and I share a similarity in our jobs, and that's we want to help our students find the right career fit. Think about your conversations with your juniors and seniors, your knowledge of them, and start brainstorming some students that you either know want to go into technology or you think might be a good fit for technology. Tech is such a diverse field, so there really is a spot for every interest and personality. But some traits that really stand out as good fits for technology careers are listed right here. Traits like curiosity. Who of your students is always asking why or always ready with a fun fact? Problem solving, logical skills. Which of your students is always the first one to figure out why that darn projector just isn't working? And another prominent trait of technology professionals is having an outcome-driven mindset. Can you think of any students who are really motivated by that end result? They like objectivity, clarity. They like clear-cut black and white answers. Students who maybe even lean towards math or science would be a good fit for a technology career. Now, not every student is going to have all these traits. Some students probably even have other traits, like maybe they enjoy working with their hands or they like independent work and so on. There are so many traits that can make a career in tech successful. But hopefully now you have an idea of the kind of student who may be interested in technology and what to look for and talk about when speaking to students about a career in tech, using skills and traits that they understand and can feel relatable to. Now, a student may have an interest or a passion or trait set for a career in technology, but they may not have the desire or the ability to attend a 4-year traditional university. The amazing news is that doesn't mean a college education is off the table. I want to go through a few careers that students can launch in as few as 2 years with a certificate or associate's degree from Rasmussen University. Now, this is a very abbreviated list, but there really is a job in tech for everyone. More creative students may lean towards web or software development. Independent, quiet students might enjoy tech security, whereas more outgoing students may find their fit as a support specialist who helps others work through tech issues. Whatever their traits, whatever their interests, there is a career out there for them. And one of the awesome things about Rasmussen is we will take the time, just like you do, to get to know your students, see what job fit is best for them, and help them feel comfortable, confident, and excited about the possibility of a career in tech. So we've talked a lot about what kind of careers in technology can look like, but now I want to pivot and talk about what an education in technology looks like. Specifically, what does a technology education at Rasmussen University look like? First, I want to emphasize Rasmussen specializes in flexibility and career-focused education. How do we do that? Through online degree options. Our School of Technology has no on-campus attendance requirements. We do have campuses throughout the suburbs where students can come to study and speak with advisors, but all classes will be online, so live in-person attendance isn't a requirement. I know from my own time as a teacher, I had a lot of students who worked or had other very important responsibilities outside of school that were very big priorities for them. With traditional on-campus courses, students would have to fit their work and their personal schedules around classes. And that can be a source of frustration or even a barrier to success for some students. But with online classes, they don't have to make that compromise. Rasmussen offers a freedom and a flexibility that for some students may be the difference of ultimately graduating or not. You probably even see that after the pandemic, there are even students who realize they prefer online learning over on campus. Rasmussen offers those students a way to earn a degree in a way that's best for both their schedule and their learning style. Now, students would start out with Rasmussen by enrolling in a technology certificate. And there are two major benefits to Rasmussen's certificates. All certificate classes are career focused. So what that means is students get to jump right into learning the ropes of their degree without spending time or money on general education courses. The certificate classes are focused on the subject of technology that students have already shown an interest in. So this can really help to hold students' attention longer than maybe a general education course that they're not so interested in. Second, a certificate can be completed in as few as 9 months. So in potentially less than a year, your students can be earning a college degree and learning valuable skills that are valued by employers. Our tech certificates are an amazing way to jumpstart a student's career, especially if one of your students may not be thrilled about the idea of a traditional 4-year degree. You know your students best, so if there's someone you work with that isn't sure what the next step should be for them, talk to them about a Rasmussen Tech certificate. The thought of earning a college degree in as little as 9 months might be the difference between them enrolling in a certificate at Rasmussen versus not going to college at all. And while certificates are an awesome way to jumpstart a student's career, we do, of course, offer degrees beyond that level as well. Once a student finishes their certificate and has established that base level knowledge of their tech major, either information technology support, network support, or something else, they are eligible to continue on to their associate's degree. And at this level of the associate's degree, this is when they will complete their general education courses and, of course, dig deeper into the subject of their major. For instance, like information technology or software development. The really cool thing about this kind of degree laddering that Rasmussen offers, though, is that since the student already has a college certificate in a highly demanded subject, like information technology or network support, they can be working in the field, gaining experience, adding to their resume, all while continuing on to earning their associate's or even their bachelor's degree in this flexible online format. And each of these degree levels, students are going to be learning from experts in the field themselves. So not only are the professors have lots of experience with online teaching, but the professors will have a lot of experience in the field and majors themselves. The curriculums are also designed to help students pass certification exams that employers do look for. So students aren't just going to be graduating with a degree, but they can be graduating with additional industry certifications to really make themselves that much more marketable and stand out to employers. And these additional certifications, they do start at the certificate level, and more are available to earn as a student does move past the certificate level onto their associate's and bachelor's degree. And you know, the good news is, as we speak to our students and learn about their interests or goals, if there is an opportunity outside of technology that it sounds like a student may be interested in, we can talk to them about that as well. Within the technology field itself, there is still a need for workers with other skill sets. From accounting to management to even shipping and supply chain, technology is a vast expanse of job opportunities. And Rasmussen has programs to prepare students to meet each asset of the field. And again, students can be graduating and heading out into the field in as few as 9 months with one of Rasmussen's certificates, be it in technology, business, or something else. And here at Rasmussen, we really do champion taking education one step further. Our students graduate not only being able to talk the talk and walk the walk of technology, but we ensure that students have those soft skills that are so necessary to succeed. Those skills like communication, critical thinking, professionalism. These are the skills that are actually so important to employers that over 50% said these soft skills are actually more important to them than their employees knowing the hard technical skills. Rasmussen teaches both these soft and hard skills seamlessly, especially to those recent high school graduates who may not have a lot of experience with professional soft skills or professional responsibilities. Much of our curriculum is really focused on applicable real-world scenarios. Assignments are tailored around allowing students to actually practice and engage with the skills and knowledge that they'll need in the field. They'll be learning both the tech skills they need for on the job, but the communication and leadership skills as well that they'll need to succeed in a professional environment. Students are going to be walking away with the confidence to succeed and the ability to communicate their ability to succeed to potential employers. And I do want to take some time to really emphasize the personalized, individualized support that is offered to each and every student here at Rasmussen. Now, this personalized support, this dedication to student success, this is what I personally think Rasmussen does best. Now, a little bit about me. I myself am actually a first-generation college student. When I was graduating high school and making the decision to go to college, for the most part, I was pretty much on my own. I didn't know what FAFSA or financial aid was. I didn't really know how to pick a major. And subsequently, I ended up transferring schools 3 different times, and I changed my major 5 times. Now, I can't help but wonder if I had someone guiding me through the process of starting college, helping me through financial aid, getting to know me to help decide a major, would I have been able to avoid potentially wasting that time and money and have gotten into the right fit from the start? The reason why I love Rasmussen so much is because our process is special. We have the bandwidth and the passion to truly get to know our students one-on-one. Students are far from being just another number here at Rasmussen. From the get-go, students are in touch with a personalized admissions advisor who truly does take the time to walk students through every step of the way. Because we know college is a brand new experience to our students, we walk them through our programs and we spend as much time as necessary finding the right degree fit and career fit for them. We are right there with them on the phone, or safety willing during the pandemic. We are even sitting right there next to them in one of our computer labs, helping them apply for FAFSA and outlining their schedule with them from their first day of class to their graduation day, ensuring that no stone is left unturned, and we can help make sure that they are taking every class they need from start to finish to help them graduate on time. We truly do care about our students, and we truly do put them first and do what it takes to help them succeed. Once students start school, their academic advisor continues guiding them through all the support that we do offer here at Rasmussen, from peer mentors and mental health services that can help them adjust to the changes of college, to librarians and personal tutors who are there to help them through classes and assignments, all the way up to our career service advisors who help them prepare for that next step after their college graduation. When I say we provide personal support here at Rasmussen, I mean truly personal, individualized support. Our students really are everything, and their success is our success. So for students that you know may need a little extra support, for students that you know may be the first ones in their family going to college, or for students who you just are aware may need a little extra TLC and hand-holding, that is truly where Rasmussen shines. And that is the kind of student that we love to help, and we can help the best. Now, as we wrap up, I just want to emphasize the long-standing history that Rasmussen has of serving students. We were founded over 120 years ago and have only grown since then. For the larger part of the 21st century, we have been largely online. So while other community colleges and universities out there are still struggling living with COVID 2 years into the pandemic, Rasmussen has been a leader in online education. We have over 23 campuses throughout the country, 4 of which are right here in the suburbs of Chicago. As a university, we are regionally accredited by the Higher Learning Commission. We do offer over 50 programs and degree options. So I do know that we spent quite a bit of time today talking about technology, but no matter what a student is interested in, technology, business, healthcare, et cetera, our admissions advisors are here to help them find the perfect fit for them. In addition to our rich history, we are very, very proud partners with Imagine America. Affordability is always a focus at Rasmussen, and high school graduates who plan to attend Rasmussen University are eligible to apply for a $1,000 scholarship through Imagine America to help fund their education. In order to qualify, high school graduates do need to meet a couple of qualifications. This does include having a GPA of 2.5 or above, and students additionally must prove a need for financial aid as well as a commitment to community service. But if your students meet these qualifications, they should absolutely apply to this awesome opportunity. More information can be found at the site that's listed here. It's a really great opportunity to save some money on their journey to earning a Rasmussen University degree. So thank you all for taking the time to come and learn what Rasmussen is all about today. I hope after today you are as confident as I am that Rasmussen University can be a fantastic fit for some of your students. If you have any questions about what we spoke about today, please do not hesitate to reach out. My email and direct number are listed here. Additionally, if you have any questions about the Imagine America Scholarship, please visit their website to learn more. The website is listed here as well. I am so looking forward to connecting with all of you more, and I'm so looking forward to connecting with your students to help prepare them to start college in 2022 or 2023. Thank you.
All right, awesome, Mary Kate. Thank you very much. We are now going to open this up for the Q&A portion of our presentation. I've also launched a poll question there. If you would like somebody to email you with more information about how to present information like this to your students, please indicate so on the poll so that we know who to reach out to after this is over. But Mary Kate, this person wants to know more about whether or not your school offers federal financial aid. Can someone apply for FAFSA to come to your school?
Yes, fantastic question. Students absolutely can apply for FAFSA or federal financial aid in order to help fund their education here at Rasmussen. As I stated, we are accredited. We are regionally accredited by the Higher Learning Commission, or the HLC. So that accreditation most certainly does make our students eligible to receive financial aid. And I would encourage every last one of my students to apply for FAFSA and try to earn as much funding as possible.
I think that's, this is Bob, Mary Kate. I think that's really important to note that the accreditation drives the eligibility of the student to actually apply for federal financial aid to attend the university. But the type of accreditation is very important. And having regional accreditation like Rasmussen does puts you on the same playing field as all the traditional colleges located in Illinois or Minnesota or whatever. They're all accredited by the same group of people, right?
That is correct. Yes, the Higher Learning Commission, or HLC, they're the body that does accredit many of the other major schools in Illinois. Think ISU, U of I. Those are all accredited by the Higher Learning Commission as well.
Another real quick question has to do with the certifications, in particular for IT. For IT careers, it seems to be, the caller is asking, do you agree with this questionnaire that certification in this particular area in different things is really important?
I would say it's almost vital. Employers are looking for those certifications. Yeah. If you're applying for a job in, tech security or IT, not only do you need the degree, but you need to pass the certification test so employers have the confidence and know that they are hiring an individual who has the hard technical skills to succeed in the job. So Rasmussen's curriculums are designed to help students pass those certifications. And like I said, there are certifications that students can sit for at every level, from our certificates to associates to bachelor's degree. We do have many different certifications. And one of the benefits that Rasmussen actually offers is we do reimburse students for their first attempt at the certification exam.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Now, it seems like what you're saying is in the IT area, at least in this one, certifications is like the first step. I mean, if you've got someone who is kind of wondering, am I ready for it? Can I get it? Will I like it? Getting into a certification program can allow you to stick your toe in, right?
Absolutely. And that's a great point. With our certification, so as I said, students start with certifications, move to associates and bachelors. The major that a student picks for their certificate level, they're not married to that major. So if they take the Rasmussen certificate in security and they find, you know what, that was great, but I think I actually want to learn a little bit more about network administration, they can make that switch as they move on to their associate's degree. They can learn and kind of adapt their education to what they find interests them as they learn and grow in the field.
I hear a real emphasis on student success. In other words, what Rasmussen, your primary goal is to make sure they're successful and that they're able to take that particular skill set that they've learned from you and apply it and be successful in the job, in the workforce.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Yes.
Well, really another great conversation with you. Thank you very much, Mary Kate. It's been great. Just for logistical purposes, let me remind our audience that we have recorded this session and that we're going to be forwarding this recording to all the registrants. In addition, the foundation has placed this session on our website, which has been said before is www.imagine-america.org, with very specific download instructions. I really encourage you to go back and listen to it a second time. You always find something that you missed, or more importantly, you can reinforce what you're looking for. My colleague Lee Doubleday is also going to be completing a survey, sending it out about this particular session. We really appreciate your feedback and look forward to hearing from you. Before we close, I'd like to thank our participants, our educators, for taking time out of their very busy schedules. We know that you have a number of competing demands on your time. We just appreciate you carving out just a few minutes of your time to listen to this. Also like to thank Mary Kate for another excellent presentation today on IT careers, and encourage you to contact her directly on any questions relative to Rasmussen University, the IT presentation, or just in general going back to college. On behalf of the Imagine America Foundation, Lee Doubleday and myself, want to thank you for joining us and hope you have a great day. Goodbye.